Well, hello, everybody. This is Coach Taff. I am live in studio with a couple of very exciting guys. We've had a few things that we've been talking about offline. And these guys are from the Midland State University. And we're going to be talking to them about quite a number of things, but mainly around Enectus, because Enectus is what has brought them to be in studio with this most handsome radio presenter, guys. I think you can agree. But anyway, we're not talking about that today. Today we're talking about what is happening in the different universities. And I've got, just looking at these guys, you guys have got super amazing, degrees that you guys are going through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves really quick. So guys, this is the time. Praise the Lord. And so would like to say hello and welcome to everybody. We're going to start right to my far right. Just introduce yourself and let us know who you are, ma'am.
Hello everybody, my name is Linda Shoniwa. I'm studying telecommunications and I'm in level 4-2.
That is Linda Shoniwa, telecoms, because my telecoms are, what do you really do with telecoms? Are you going to make sure that our money doesn't disappear? Okay, that's not for you, that's for another day. And right next to you is the guy I like the most because he's doing a real degree. Okay? Alright, so introduce yourself, sir.
Hi everyone, my name is Arnold Muzofa and I'm studying psychology.
There we go. Seriously, I wonder what everybody else is studying. But in actual fact, Arnold, you know what I think? I think that everybody must, at some stage in their life, must study some psychology.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Because without psychology, you are... Psychology is the study of the human mind and behavior. All right. So we're gonna go straight. Welcome, Arnold. Welcome, Linda. And we're gonna go to the next lady, right in front of me, smack in the middle. There we go.
Hello, beautiful people of Zimbabwe. My name is Sherilyn Maposa. I am in level 2-1 studying computer science.
Well, everybody knows how to use a computer, so we don't need you. But anyway, it's all good. We're going to go straight to the next person to my far left.
Greetings, everyone. The name is Paul T. Yamazao, studying importantly chemical technology.
Chemicals, petrol, there's nothing else we need for petrol. What are the chemical technologies there? We're not doing any bombs because we're a peace-loving nation. What else? Chemicals. What are chemicals doing? So we're not going to be killing ourselves anytime soon. So, all right, guys. What I'd like to do is to just welcome you. But would you like to? Before we start, it's always important to do some shout-outs. We normally start this program with a few shout-outs. Anybody you'd like to say shut up to? I normally like to say shut up to the different universities, but you guys, because you are in university, you got your buddies, you got your friends, so it's nice to be on radio. So just say hello to whoever you would like to say hello to. And Paul, not today, Paul.
Okay, Wednesday.
Paul is back with me on the program. So there we go. You just say shout out. Shirley would like to say shout out to somebody.
Yes, I'd like to say shout out to my best friend, Violet Moase. Yes, she's also in university studying law and she is very pretty. I'd like to say I love you very much.
Do you love her very much because she's pretty?
No, because she understands me very well. Yes, she understands me.
All right, so go for it. So her name was?
Violet Moase.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but wherever you are, God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you soon on the program.
Shout out to the Nectus team in Gweru.
All right. She's just looking at me. Come on, Linda. You're thinking about who you'd like to say shout out to. All right,
I could spend the whole day. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say shout out to all my friends in Gweru.
Okay.
But most importantly, shout out to one of my best friends, Michelle Banda, who got married yesterday.
Oh, that is amazing. Her name is Michelle Banda.
Yes.
Is she still Michelle Banda? Michelle Banda
No, she's
something?
now Michelle Banda Chikasha.
Michelle Banda Chikasha, happy Makorokoto. Congratulations on your wedding day. Was it a wedding or it's the same thing? You guys
It was
know
a wedding day.
Oh, really? She went all out.
The whole thing, white dress.
Eish. All right, man. And finally, to my friend Paul T.
Yes,
who are you shouting out to, buddy?
I would like to send my shout outs to all the recent graduates, all the jobless people out there that are striving to make it hard, and finally to my special female. Her name's Tinoda Sophia Moyo.
Okay, Tinoda, wherever you are, please tune in on Wednesday. Something's going to happen on Wednesday. So here we go. All right, so guys, what is Enectus?
Enactus is a student organization founded in universities across Zimbabwe, first of all, and across the world in 40 different countries.
40 different countries.
40 different countries.
Okay.
And the main focus of Enactus is to find solutions to real life challenges through entrepreneurship. So we main focus is on projects and whatnot to empower individuals, project participants, so that they may have a better life.
Okay, so everybody in Zimbabwe is all about titles and all of that. What's your title with Enactus at the Midland State University?
I don't have a title. I'm just a member.
Yeah, just a nobody.
I'm just a nobody.
The nobody who comes and speaks on behalf of Enactus. All right,
Exactly.
So that's Arnold right there. And you, do you have a title?
No, I don't.
Okay, so who has a title?
Apparently, rather than the usual or the norm to titles, we don't do titles because we all believe we're equal like that.
Kuna chakambodaro. You need to have somebody who's the head of something. I mean, who calls people out to say, let's do this stuff?
Well, we have a team leader back in Gweru. His name is Tatinda Zuze. And then we are all a team.
Oh, just to let you know, Tatinda, that we've taken over. This is a coup. You're no longer the team leader, and we got the leaders who are in here. All right, so guys, what you guys doing? You guys are based at the Midland State University, one of the biggest universities in terms of enrollment in this country, and so the best as well.
Emphasis on the base.
On the best in terms of what? Anyway, let's not go there, guys. Let's not go there. So what's happening? You guys are supposed to be running projects and so forth. What are you guys doing right now?
Okay. Currently, we've got 2 projects which we're mainly focusing on. The first one, which is mainly on our tapo bag, and then the second one on vertical gardening.
What is it called? Tapo bag?
Tapo bag. TSA.
TSA?
Yes, tapo bag, which is a thermal bag.
TSA?
PO.
Tapo.
Yes.
Kungatsapo. Man, come on, guys. No, we had to talk about our tapo bag. No, tapo.
Well, when it takes a center stage, it becomes all different. It still maintains the Shona nature of it, but the speciality of it needs to come out.
All right. So then the vertical what?
Vertical gardening.
Vertical gardening. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. I have had a bit of exposure with Enactus. I've worked a little bit, and I need to know as much as you can from you guys with Boost Fellowship. Is Boost Fellowship part of this? So the Boost Fellowship, and so a shout out to all the Boost Fellowship and the fellows and everybody who's involved in there. But what is it that is you're exactly doing with the Tapo bag?
So the main focus of the Tapo bag is we're not trying to develop anything new, but we've realized that
that's not a very good disclaimer.
Yeah.
It's to say, guys, we've come up with, as a marketer, I'd come in there and say, what we're doing is that we have come up with a solution. Hey, Chirungo blast. Anyway, so you what are you trying to do?
All we're trying to do is find solutions to problems.
Right.
So the first problem that we found, of course, was with a local tailor or a couple of local tailors that were out of work. And we said to ourselves, how do we then get them from a place of disadvantage where they are right now to a better position? And so we realized that what we need to do is develop this unique product that's different from what the rest of the shops or the maberos are selling.
Right.
Because that's the reason why they're out of work.
Okay.
So we developed this product from previously researched concepts.
Okay.
Basically,
you stole somebody's ideas and you put it together and it's gonna work, which is fine. The concept is called copyright. I always talk about it on this station. Say it's called copyright, the right to copy. So you got rights to copy. So it's okay, copy and paste.
So it really has been about understanding the full capabilities of expanded polystyrene, which is plastic.
Okay.
A form of plastic, and trying to develop a temperature bag from that plastic.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we've done so far, and now project participants have something to work on and hopefully make a living from it.
So who are the project participants, or what is the structure of this whole project here? It's a Tapo bag, whatever. What is the profile of the participants?
In terms of the participants, we have tailors, 2 families that we're working with.
Oh, that's what you said. I was wondering what you were saying. So the issue is tailors.
Tailors, yes.
Okay. Well, no, so now.
I know so.
Okay. No, now I'm clear. Because initially I heard you and I'm like, I thought you said hotelers, and I'm like, what is this guy talking about? Is he on drugs or something? But now I understand. So the target is tailors.
Tailors, yes.
And where are these guys?
Then Gweru.
Okay.
Gweru, yes.
So these tailors, you've identified 2 tailors in the meantime.
No, not 2 tailors.
How many?
These are 3 tailors, but they're 3 tailors with families. And so what we've done is that we've set up family businesses, because what we want to do is maximize the livelihood assets. We call them livelihood assets at Nectus.
Okay.
Within the family, so
Okay.
that they have the most resources possible.
All right. So what are these guys doing? How have you guys employed these people? What is their role, Matela Matatai?
All right, so we're not employing them.
You're not
what
employing
we're
them?
doing is we are helping them set up a business. So at the end of the day, we need to be in a position to say we are leaving completely, and they can take care of the business by themselves. So what we've done is we have engaged them, developed the product with their help, or rather, we were the ones helping them. And
Make up your mind.
Yeah, we were the ones helping them.
Okay. Yeah.
And then from there, we also help them set up a business, so that now it's fully operational. And very soon we'll then be leaving them completely. So that
Okay, so your model is that you guys go in with a concept, you agree on what they would like to do, and then you come up with your intellectual property and the other things that you've copyrighted on and all that stuff that we're talking about just now, and then you go and you sit up with these guys and you're trying to create a family business, and then out of that family business, then the idea is to set it up, create the different elements that are required to make sure that the business starts, and then you then make sure that you've got a transition period where you make sure that the business is doing very well, and then you get unemployed. Is that correct?
Exactly.
All right, so it makes a lot of sense. I just wanted to make sure, because you know what, I was just listening to this guy. He's a super amazing guy. I'm sure you guys are following him. His name is Vusi Tembekwayo. He's based in South Africa, and he was saying that the thing about business is that starting a business is easy. You must start from where you are, but the thing is that many people confuse themselves with the difference between having money and needing funding. You only need money and funding to grow your business, not to start. And so what is the model that you guys are using? You've identified these 3 people, these 3 families. So my first question is, have these companies been registered?
No, they're yet to be registered.
Okay.
I wanted to develop a product first and see if it's marketable.
Okay, so are you producting? Are you developing this product together with them, or it is?
Yes, it's very important that the project participants be involved in every step.
All right. So the project participants have to be involved in the process, and that's what you've done. How long have you been working with these guys?
Since last year.
You guys are taking forever.
Since last year, December.
What's the delay?
We had to go through a series of experiments and whatnot to maximize the potential of the bag.
Okay.
And we also had to develop a mini industry for it. So we set up machines and whatnot. So
okay.
Fabricating those machines also took a while.
Okay. So now how far have you gone?
We already started selling these bags. So
oh really? Okay, so let's go straight into the bag, the product. It's Tsapo.
Tsapo, yes.
Not give me more information about this Tsapo.
Okay.
You got a sample? It's a good thing. The good thing about that is that the Tsapo bag, nobody else can see it because we're on radio. We ain't on TV, but we can be able to see you. So this is the Tsapo bag. But what we can do is we can post this on Facebook. What I'd like to do is to ask all the university students or whoever is tuned in right now to just go onto our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is UniTalk, and we are also on Instagram or on Twitter. Just join us on the conversation so that you can see this Tsapo bag that these guys have come to live with me. Have you come to live with me? Hey, look at everybody, because it costs money, doesn't it? So the Tsapo bag is an amazing bag, and I'm seeing it. This is authentic stuff, Zimbabwean stuff. So what size is this?
Let me start rather with how we came up with the whole concept about the bag.
Okay.
Then I'll take you through the sizes.
All right.
So we
I can't wait to say, Coach Taff, you can just have one for Mahala, like you're the most amazing guy ever helping us present this. Anyway, it's okay.
I don't do psychology.
So go ahead, Paul. Tell us more.
What we first identified was the increased number of incineration of K-lights.
Okay.
Because K-lights, you cannot recycle K-light.
Is that so?
PAs.
Okay.
So we saw a need in.
But is K-light the correct? Is that the scientific?
Extended polystyrene is the scientific name.
Oh, I mean, since you're a chemical engineer,
so
I
I'm trying to-
some technical terms.
I just
But time K-light is probably a brand, so I'm not sure. It's kind of like Colgate or something like that. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm just making sure that everyone understands. If
No,
the
it's for me.
psychologist is
These
wrong-
guys are smart. It's for me. It's an old valley. I'm the guy who's got some gray. Can you see? All right, let's go.
So basically we saw the rise in use of K-lights.
Right.
For instance, food outlets, fast food outlets,
Mhm.
and a lot of supermarkets also package using this K-light.
Yeah.
And then subsequently, there's no incineration to the K-light that is actually very helpful to the environment.
Mhm.
So, with the property of K-light, rather the extended polystyrene, they have the property of heat insulation and also retention.
Okay.
Hence the thermal part of it.
All right.
So clustering them together in a compartment that then comes all around to have less air holes in a system like the Tsapo bag really retains the heat.
Okay.
Hence the thermal bag aspect of it. So
It retains the heat and also keeps the
yes,
cool inside.
For instance, you can.
Because can it work as a cooler box and it can also work as a.
It can. Very much.
Okay.
Drinks
See.
on Friday.
You see now. See where I'm going. See where I'm going.
So what we then do is you can pre-cook. Let for instance, if you're going to make a dish of rice, you can pre-cook rice for 10 minutes on the stove, and then you place the pot in the Tupper bag. In a space of 2 hours, the rice would have been fully cooked.
Really?
Yes. So that is the science. That is the science behind the bag. So then we then further on went to realize the need to have this bag on a larger scale, because for instance, taking for example a working mother who has to come back home and also make a dish for the family.
Right.
This would be the best bag for such a person, because she can just simply leave her beans or her meat or her rice in the Tupper bag and then goes to work. The day goes on. When she comes back, it's just dishing out food. Efficiency. So
Are you saying the back and cook?
yes, it's a self-cook bag,
It's a slow cook bag.
slow cook bag.
As you so trade.
You know,
That's the beauty of
that is the beauty of
What do you mean? I mean, because make me understand. Okay, guys, I got so many questions. I don't know if I should ask you to continue or I should just ask the questions. Okay, let me see. Go. My
So-
mother told me to ask questions, but I choose to ask questions later. Go.
Okay. So that is the basic science of the bag.
Okay.
So then, if we're going to look at our market per se, for instance, if we're going to target, let's say, school children or students who have a certain stipulated time that they need to visit the dining hall before it possibly gets closed. Let's say the dining hall time is from 5 to 6, but then you've got a lecture from like 5 to 7. So you need to, it's that same time, make sure that you have hot food. So the size of the bag is really based on the people that we're targeting, because then they would need a relatively smaller one that is compatible for possibly a K-light or a large box, whatever it is that they're going to be packaging in. Then for the working mother or for the people at large, like the people that we're really targeting, we looked at a certain size range of Kango pots. So then our bag size comes in the different of the sizing based on the pots that most people use.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting. So what I figured there is that you were targeting the working mom. You also are targeting on whatever branch you talked about, and then
And also campers.
students, the students,
And
okay,
also people that go camping a lot.
and people who go camping a lot. These are your
Yes.
targets.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, very exciting. And how do you guys have a how to use this bag?
We do have a manual. The bag comes with a manual.
Bag comes with a manual.
Yeah.
Do you have one now?
Not now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes with a how to use this bag manual sort of thing. Wow, super exciting, because you know what, I'm looking at this thing and I'm wondering, I mean, there's so many ways just listening to you that you can use this. Now, out of interest, what is this material that is covering whatever is inside here? This is the used. So you guys are also in the recycling business.
Exactly.
This is really smart. So you're recycling the K lights, and when you've recycled them, you've created a bag. It's called the Tsapo bag. The Tsapo bag is a slow cook bag, guys. I think you need to employ me to be your marketer. It's a slow cook bag that actually can also be used as a warmer.
I think you're selling it short because we have we have two variations of the Tsapo bag, right? We have the Tsapo cooker, which is what you were explaining right now, and we have also the Tsapo cooler, which is basically a cooler bag.
Me don't take it up in Zakubika first. Okay, so we're saying that the Tsapo cooker, okay, but it's the same bag.
It's two different bags.
Or is it two different bags?
Two different bags.
Okay, what am I looking at now?
You're looking at the Tsapo cooker.
This is a Tsapo cooker.
This is a Tsapo cooker, yes.
It's a cooker as well as a warmer.
Yes.
I don't know what other English to use.
Exactly.
Okay, so ichi chino tabasire kudzisa nekubika.
Nekubika.
Okay, saka ndakatisa chikafu changu chatodziya, it will maintain. So how does it cook?
Anything.
No, I'm confused because I asked this question earlier on. Okay, so Linda is going to answer my question. Linda, you and I cook. You know, these other guys who have no idea what we're talking about. So here's my question, Linda. In that bika satsarangwa nitika. Satsa is a done deal. It's there, but I want my meat in there as well. So natopeza obika nyama yangu shanaka doisa mu kango pot mango. And I put it in here. Will it not overcook?
No, it won't overcook.
How? Because you're not telling it. It's got no gadgets to this. It's got no digital something to say.
Well, the thing is, it depends.
Okay.
Because when you want it to cook, for example, you're cooking rice.
Right.
You put the pot on the stove.
Right.
Like maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then you put the pot in here.
Okay.
What happens is the pot has got heat.
Yes.
So the moment you put it in the bag, the heat is transferred to the K-lies.
And back.
Yes. And now the heat starts going round and round until the rice cooks. So if you want your meat
or overcooks. So you
exactly.
understand where my concern is? And I'm not trying to destroy your thing. Is that
Yes,
I think you guys need to make us understand better.
Yes.
Is to say that it's got this heat and it's going to maintain that heat. Okay. And so it is my responsibility, therefore, to say that I need to check on how fast, how much this is cooking. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not asking people to be irresponsible. Just leave it in there for the next 4 hours. It will obviously overcook because it's got heat.
No, thing is with rice, you use ratios when you're cooking rice. So even if you leave it for the entire day, it won't overcook.
Okay, so what does this cooker cook? Rice, beans, what else?
Meat. Meat, chicken, whatever it is that you want to cook. Right?
Are you guys serious?
We're very serious.
All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go off air with this guy so that I can tell if these guys are really serious. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a song from Winky D, and you know that I love this gaffer, so let's just listen to this.
I'm not nice.
Narco music.
I'm not nice.
Gaffer, she can gaffer. Oskid, kuno kuchiriti mochenyo wanechapa kukena ko nekutika patanika netsa patona zikacho ndinina ko gafara pindira rakuvaibira inskoma ungira. I'm not nice. Ndini ndaita kuti danziri bude utonge odenice. Ndini ndapatsa mazera ese kuti gafara right. Ndini ndenda kuti zviite. Ndini ngavatoka kadzisimbe. Ona chingoma chacho chaita vanhu vomanya waya. Hanzi chilevel chaigwe chava kumusoro ngemesaya. Magafa obiga zvimokondozo ndikisa ndiri paflyer. Kuno kumangoma ndini ndoma itayada samagaya.
Exit Radio Live.
Ngoma dzangu dzinovachakonge pachiwaini. Dziri kutambiswa maklaxon masenderaini. Haikona man, I'm not nice. Ndini ndaita kuti danziri bude utonge odenice. Ndini ndapatsa mazera ese kuti gafara right. Ndini ndaita kuti zviite.
Don't touch that dial.
Ndakasiya zvemabifi saka aikona kunonditsvaga kunyama churu.
Coach Tap on Exit Radio. Exit. No excuses.
Just heard that guy, the gaffer was just saying that in the Kubika beef. I don't know what he was saying, but very interesting lyrics that this guy always gives us. And so we're back. We have got university students all the way from the Midland State University, and these guys are part of the Enectus group. And what they've got this amazing bag. It's called the Tsapo bag. And so wherever you are, whichever university you are, would like you to support this amazing project. And so what I was just talking to these guys offline is that I'm a bit confused, but I was lying, Linda. I actually don't cook, but I eat. But it's okay. So while these guys are switching on their microphones, what we're gonna do is that I want to understand more. Surely there must be a manual for the different foods, because kuna mama balance kada seninda kangonzi kwanza Tsapo bag no big aretika. Don't go to kanda nyama yangu imomo. Is that how it works? I love buruvos, so can I grab my packet of buruvos out of my fridge, send it in there, and then close it, and when I come back 3 hours from the soccer match, drinking that on a kabreka. How does this work?
Alright, so the important thing with cooking with the Tsapo bag, the Tsapo cooker, is that you need to understand that there are different times, pre-cooking times for different foods. So, for example,
all right, now you've got me. You've got the balance, okay? So here's the thing: you've got to pre-cook it first.
You have to pre-cook.
First. Okay, so I'm with you now. So pre-cook the food first, and then nekuta utinangu, and the pre-cook we were looking at what times? 10, 15 minutes, 21
hours. It depends what you're cooking.
So tell me. So this is why I was asking earlier on, so that I understand. Tine rice, and yes. Robika chifuti chinwechi.
Meat,
nyama, beef, chicken,
pork, whatever it is.
Pork,
yeah.
Veggies.
Yes.
All right. So give me estimates. Beans. Yes. Beans, those are beans. Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's just deal with the little that we have here. So rice, how much time do I pre-cook my rice?
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. Yes. And then how long should I keep it in the bag?
2 hours in the bag.
2 hours later, I can come and I can have a good food.
Exactly.
So you guys are actually helping me save my electricity.
Exactly.
Guys, you know what? I told you, can I have a job, please? Because I understand your product better. Now, beef, how much time should I pre-cook?
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Kanama Bonzo, whoever is listening, Kanama Bonzo, we're talking like 30 minutes, which is not so fine. And how long do I keep it in your bag?
2 hours.
Again, 2 hours. So 2 hours is kind of like standard.
Yes.
All right. Chicken.
Same thing with beef.
Breast or thighs? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, just trying to be naughty. 15. Okay, 15 to 20 minutes again.
Yes.
Okay, 15 to 20. Pork, obviously, it's going to be 10 to 15. Because pork is tender. All right. Veggies, Linda?
Which ones?
I don't know. Which veggies? You said veggies.
Mixed veggies.
Okay, so mixed veggies, how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Guys, are you guesstimating or this is what is in your manual?
Well, the beans.
Beans. Can't say no beans, man. Can't say no beans. Beans.
Vegetables. That's why I asked which vegetable.
Beans, it's a brown ZZ. Don't see beans ZZ. Sugar beans. It's also is. Got telling you sugar beans. Right.
For beans, you need to put them in 30 to 40 minutes.
30 to 40 minutes.
Pre-cook them for 30 to 4 minutes.
And how long does it stay in the bag?
3 to 4 hours in the bag.
Oh, okay, I can understand with beans. All right, okay. So, but everything else is 2 hours. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so now I'm clear. The Tsapo bag, kune two types. Kune the cooker and the one that I like. Okay, all right, for obvious reasons. And you guys have got manuals, and this is what this thing can do. And now here's the question for me. Again, because I'm trying to understand all of this. If I have pre-cooked my food, which is great, and then that pre-cook, the papa name funzo wangu wewe. Datanga na 5 minutes to 10. Na 10 o'clock, vanat buditsa and vanat isa mupegrenyu. Is that correct? And then 2 hours later, which is at 12 o'clock, it must be my rice, my beef, my chicken must be ready. Correct? I've saved a lot of electricity in the process. Now, if I come back 3 hours later, is it not overcooked? That's the question I have.
No.
Why?
No, it won't be overcooked because it. No, it won't be overcooked because the ability of the Tsapo bag is that it retains heat.
Yes.
So the thing about
So let me understand your English. If it retains heat at 90 degrees Celsius,
yes.
it's going to be 90 degrees Celsius for the rest of the day. Okay, let's ask. Maybe I should ask a different question. How long does this Tupper bag maintain heat for?
How long does it maintain heat?
Oh boy, guys, am I putting you under pressure?
No.
I just don't understand.
No.
How long does it retain heat for?
It the test showed that at 12 hours, right?
So that's why I'm asking that question, guys. Because let me do simple mathematics. If this thing can retain heat at 90 degrees Celsius or even 100 degrees, let's say 90 degrees, okay, 90 degrees, and it's gonna cook for 2 hours. That means it's gonna still be at 90 degrees for the next 10 hours, correct?
Not exactly.
Guys, now you're
Here's what
confusing
happens.
me.
Okay, let me explain.
But
Let me
it's about
explain what happens here.
it.
It does retain heat, but you can't necessarily say at 90 it's going to be at 90 degrees because heat will be decreasing, but at a very, very slow pace.
That's fine.
But now the thing is with these foods, each type of food has got different thermal properties.
Chirungu. All right, it's got different thermal
Exactly.
properties.
So, for example, with rice is very dense.
Okay,
So the bag is going to help it keep its temperature inside.
right.
But because of the density now, it will lose the temperature at a very, very slow rate. And as a result, by the time it goes to the lowest temperature possible, the rice will have finished cooking. Don't know if you understand.
That I understand. And then, so you guys are guaranteeing that it will not overcook my food and it won't burn my food.
It will definitely not burn because the temperature, for food stuff to burn, the temperature has to be increased. Confirm.
I don't know.
That is the concept of burning.
That's the concept of burning.
Increased temperature.
Or overexposure to
Exposure.
Exactly. Of which this temperature is
overexposure to
decreasing.
heat. So that's right. Overexposure to maintained heat, even if it's decreasing heat.
No, this is retention. Retention. So if you cook your rice to 90 degrees, it will retain the 90 degrees. Burning will come when you expose it to 120 degrees.
I suppose maybe you're right.
Let
Yeah.
me make it simple.
Make it simple for me, my friend.
Well, maybe Linda might be too sciencey for this, but I've personally cooked rice. Yeah, I've cooked rice. I left it in the tupper bag around 7 in the evening, and the next day around 9, it was still good. It was not burnt. It was not overcooked.
Where had you gone?
We would like to present that as a Friday. So you don't all-night prayer.
Oh, it got all night prayer. Oh, thank you. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Okay. All right. So you guys have guaranteed me. That I'm happy. All right. So let's. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about with this?
No, I don't.
Okay. So here's another question that I have. Now, I'm good. What is this material that is inside?
Inside the bag.
What clothing is this?
Well, it depends if you're talking about the tupper cooker.
Yeah, let's talk about the Tupper cooker. We're gonna go to the Tupper cooler just now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Tupper cooker, the TC.
Alright, so basically we use a material that consists of 65% polyester and 85% cotton. So
Okay.
that's the one that we have chosen to use, but it doesn't really matter.
So here's
for the tupper cooker. Yes.
Here's my question. The visa poto yangu payanga chiboiler whatever temperatures you guys have been hitting me with some scientific. I put it in here. Won't this bag burn because of the heat? Kuvapa stove transfer up. Because here's again I'm a simple mind because ganata zisa chino pa stove and I can literally iron my clothes with something. Okay, so that's the same concept. And if it's ironed, if you put something on a garment, it stays for long. It will burn the cloth. So that's my question: will it not burn the cloth for the cooker?
The manual strictly stipulates that you need to put a dish towel below because we're saying the underneath of the pot is the one that has got the most heat due to the exposure to the stove.
Okay.
As compared to the sideways. So it is very recommended that you put a dish towel.
So you guys are happy for the dish towel to burn, isn't it?
No, it won't burn.
Okay.
You can put even a mat. It's still fine.
Okay.
Just to preserve your bag.
Okay. So that's why we're doing that. We want to preserve the bag.
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy now. All right. So now, what is this thing? What is this meant to do? Okay, guys, you can't see what I'm talking about. So I'm holding. They've got this little cushion looking like thing, and I don't know what it's for. What is this cushion looking like thing?
It's the lead.
Oh, is this the okay?
Yes, because we're
Coach
saying,
Taff, seriously.
we want
Seriously.
to reduce air pressure.
Okay.
Like, so we do not want any air in the
Okay,
the whole compartment.
so let me just try and describe this to the people who cannot see this. It's kind of like a duffel bag, and so you put your thing in there, you put the lid, and then you tie it. So that's the whole idea of
That's
this
the whole
thing.
idea, yes.
This is a lid. All right, so I get it. Okay, so Linda's trying to demonstrate it to me. When we start Exit Radio, we'll be able to do this, and TV, we'll be able to see it live on TV. But this is my recommendation: is that buy this cooker because it's super amazing, and then she does. Oh, I see. Very nice. Well thought out, and this is super amazing. How much?
It's $10 per unit.
$10 per unit. Chitty.
Chit. What we're trying to do is give solutions to problems, not rob people.
I don't understand that. Why would you say that? I just want to make sure that these families that you're taking care of, because you guys got 3 families, are they going to be able to sustain their livelihoods at $10 for that?
They will. We have calculated everything, all the costs, and we have calculated everything, all the costs that come with developing this bag as well as producing this bag. And $10 still makes sense.
All right. Yeah. So what are your expansion plans for this? Because I think it's a fantastic concept.
Well, eventually, obviously, we'd have to franchise if possible. They would have to franchise if possible to other tailors.
Can I buy shares into this?
Of course, you'd have to talk to the tailors because they're the owners of the business. But yes, I assume they would be interested.
Okay, very, very exciting. Now let's go to the cooler quickly before we go to your next project.
Tapo Cola is basically the same concept. It uses the temperature retention capacities of EPS to keep the cold in. So basically, same way you were using your cooler box or your cooler bag, just put in your ice, put in your drinks, and you're good to go.
That I can understand. That is easier to understand because my favorite drinks. I drink beer. I drink ginger beer. So I drink. So I take my ginger beer, nice and cold, and throw it in here as it is, because and then I close it with that lid, and then it's going to remain cool for just $10. So let's just agree on. Let me just understand one more thing. Can I have this in different fabrics, in different colors, in different shapes?
Exactly.
Can this be branded? Can this be done for corporate gifts? Exactly. And so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. Wow, that's super amazing. So
maybe something to point out about the Tapo Cooler. It's not made with the same material as the Tapo Cooler.
Okay.
Actually, the Tapo Cooler comes with the suede outside and PVC lining.
Okay.
Yeah, so two different materials. So it has a PVC lining specifically to cater for the drinks and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
But more or less the same concept. It's more or less the same size.
Concept, yes.
What size is this? When I look at this, have you done the measurements from bottom to top? What size is this roughly?
This is the medium bag.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just we have medium, large, and small.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right, guys. I'm excited. So let's just tune into Takura for a second, and then we come back, and then we see what else you guys are doing. We're running a second project. This time we're going to be talking about the vertical garden, and maybe Shalene will say something because Shalene has been so quiet. All right, so let's just play a bit of Takura.
They always gonna tell you that you cannot do it. But tell them no, I can. Look at me now, baby. I'm doing it. I did it. I'm still gonna do it till I die, baby.
Kimi mungandiriko Kanaza mungandiriko Chero mukazama se Kanaza mungandiriko Kimi mungandiriko Kanaza mungandiriko Chero ndigadai Apana zamunandita mungandiriko Fighter. Hey, ona me and my team took a slay all day, took a fight. Hey, out here teaching about that good life. Don't go to Bakungo Garra. Hey, hands was why, it's also that man, you need to hide. Hey, I can see no good. Hey, boss, that's a mirror. Look at yourself. Waka Bega Wakadaro, in the Satombo Zichkira. Chero Wakama say you Satombo Zichkira. Mona Mai, let me tell you one thing. Chero Gazama something. I say Nakana Basa Kongandi.
Listening, and don't forget to follow Exit Radio, Facebook, Twitter, and Exit Your Excuses.
So that's right. We'd like you to like our different social media handles. We are on Facebook, Twitter. We are also on Instagram. We are on YouTube. We'd like you to just get a hold of us and talk to us. We would like to also ask you to join the conversation on WhatsApp. If you would like to be part of this program, our numbers are 0772 902 108. I'll say that again. It's 0772 902 108. And guys, if we want to buy this today or some other time soon, what number can we call on?
0775
0775
124
124
187.
187. So that's the number you guys can call on for just $10. You can walk away and support this amazing initiative. We're also what Enactus has done, Enactus Midland State University, what they've also done is that they have used this to help these 3 families because they created a family business. It's a fantastic concept. I'm looking at the duffel bag. It's now kind of like mine for now. And what we're talking about, can we pay is EcoCash?
Yes, you can do.
So EcoCash transfer would prefer bond notes. You can keep the US dollars if you want, but would like you to just pay as much as you can. However you can pay. So what we're doing is that part of this initiative is to help market this product. This is an amazing product. It's using recycled material or partly, and that it is a bag that comes with the manual. You can cook anything from rice, beef, chicken, pork, veggies, as well as beans. So for the beans one, when I heard you guys talk about beans, Nafara, because it means that even my guru became momo, because my guru are long cook kind of thing as well. So I'll use the same kind of concept around that. So you got a second project that you guys are running. What is the second project?
Yes, our second project, which is an upgrow project with the concept of vertical gardening. So the main reason behind all our projects is waste, right? We're trying to do away.
So Shalini is being a model in the building. I'm going to give a different mic so you can move really close, so we can hear. You can actually pull it and you can be able to listen. There we go. Nice and close. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
As I was saying, our second project, which is an upgrow project with the concept of vertical gardening. So we're saying the idea behind both of these projects is waste, right? We're saying we're trying to do away with waste. We're trying to lessen the waste in our different environments, isn't? So now with this upgrow project, where we're saying,
where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Gweru.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it Kumakara? Because you keep saying isn't. Like isn't it? I keep going. I couldn't help but say that. Like isn't. Yeah, isn't. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Moving on.
All right. So I got a picture that I'm looking at. Oh, really cool.
Yes.
All right.
So that picture is a picture of our vertical gardening, where you can clearly see the concept.
So trying to describe it for our audience. This is going to be lots of fun.
Okay, you'll be able to do that as well.
Yeah, I will help you. Go. Let's shoot.
Yes. So as we're saying, we're trying to do away with waste, right? So with our vertical gardening,
have you moved from waste, right, or waste isn't? Make up a choice. Which one are you using? Okay. We're trying to get you. We're going to use the best use of the land that we have. All right. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we're saying we've got a small piece of land. Then we're setting up this vertical gardening structure, where we're moving away from horizontal farming.
Okay.
And then we're growing our vegetables in a vertical structure.
Talking about skyscraper gardening.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that.
Yes. So we're using these PET bottles. You can use Chibuku. Yes. Chibuku bottles.
Right.
They can also serve the exact same purpose.
The good thing about the Chibuku bottles is that they're longer and they're wider.
Exactly.
Okay, so
they're longer and wider.
Okay,
yes.
Good.
So
Okay.
they can accommodate our plants.
Okay.
So at the current moment, we're planting spinach.
Okay.
Strawberries. Lettuce.
Spinach, strawberries,
and lettuce.
Lettuce. Okay.
Yes. Exactly.
They're very much possible because what we're saying, the structure maintains relatively less weight as a like the outcome of the plant has to be relatively less.
Oh, I understand that.
weight-wise, Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So with those plants, then we can sell them to our community. We can sell them to our community.
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm looking at this thing, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. This is the example that you guys are giving me. How far can we go?
As further as the tallest person can.
All right.
Or a ladder, rather.
Okay.
So we're saying there's no limit to how far you can go vertically. It's just you need to maintain, because the system also incorporates a one water system.
Yeah.
Where that same inlet of water that then becomes the outlet has to then pump back the water from the inlet. So your leveling of the bottles is based on how much of the pressure the outlet can then pump back to the inlet, so that we have less water.
Okay. So just so that I understand, have you guys patented this concept?
No, we haven't. It's not an original idea.
Okay.
It's something that people on the developer board are doing right now already. So
Okay.
we can then go on and patent it.
All right.
But it's something that we found a solution to real life problems.
All right, so fantastic. You guys, once again, you guys are university, so indeed we want to use the stuff that you're learning so that we can grow our communities and so forth. Now, who are you targeting with this particular product now?
For this particular project, we're working with a couple of kids from the probationary center close to our university. So what we're trying to do is help them develop skills that then will enable them to become useful citizens when they eventually come out of the probationary center.
Probation meaning to wakati msikazo wakasungwa. All right, I just understand that. So that's really cool. And how's been the uptake with that?
It's been pretty interesting. They're very eager to learn, and they're very involved. They've been involved every step of the way, and when we made adjustments and when we developed the whole project, they were there throughout. So they as well, it's as much their idea as it is ours as well.
Okay. And so in terms of output, what sort of output are we looking at? Are these guys able to produce a lot of these spinach, strawberries and lettuce?
Yeah, exactly. They're very able to produce a lot of this. But the main focus is not on the vegetables that they're going to produce itself.
Okay, what's the main focus?
The focus is on them gaining these skills, so that when they learn how to develop these structures, they can then go on to develop these structures elsewhere.
Okay.
And then gain money from those skills, not simply from the vegetables that they're going to sell.
So what sort of skills? I don't understand. The skills of how to make these things.
Exactly. How to
okay. So okay, now I understand. So your business isn't to help these guys run vegetable farming. No, that's not what you want. You want them to understand how to create these vertical gardens.
Exactly.
That's what it's called. Yes, it's called a vertical garden.
Yeah.
So you are equipping these guys to manufacture or to create or to distribute different vegetable gardens to different communities.
Exactly.
Makes a lot of sense.
So there's a lot that goes into developing a structure like this.
Okay.
Because not only do you have to develop a frame, but you also have to develop a drip irrigation system.
Okay.
So if you maybe could look at the pictures, or you notice that there's a pipe running.
I saw that pipe, yeah.
So it's a drip irrigation system where the same water that was put in is the same water that's going to
be recycled and then it's going to come back. So does this requires a pump of some sort?
Exactly, it does.
Okay.
It does.
Wow. And how much does this normally cost for somebody to buy this?
To buy the structure? Well, it depends on the piece of land. Depends on how much land you have.
So you don't have sizes in the meantime, like earlier on you've got a small, medium and large. Okay.
Depends what size.
So you quote per square meter?
Exactly. They would then have to work with the kids themselves to find out how they do this. They need to work it out.
Well, you guys have heard it for yourselves. Once again, I'm in studio with Linda, Arnold, and Charlene, as well as Paul T. And these guys are all from the Midland State University, and they've come to join Coach Taff in this program. We are live on UniTalk, and we've got a chemical engineer, a computer scientist, the best I have seen so far. The only degree I believe is psychology. I have no idea what the telecommunications person is going to be doing, but we are super grateful that these guys are all here, and what they are doing is that they're part of an actors MSU, and they're showcasing the different things that university students are doing. My joy, my excitement is that, our university students are touching and impacting people's lives. And so maybe you are out there, university student, you've got to join Enactus and make a difference. We need your ideas. How do people join Enactus, guys?
The first thing is you need to be in a university. So you need to be a university student. And all my listeners qualify, because I've got thousands of listeners who are in universities right there.
And then the second thing, correspondent.
You can, as long as you're a university student.
As long as you're a university student. Because the half of this country is in university, doing their MBAs, doing their PhDs, and some of them repeating. But okay, so as long as you're a university student, you can be part of Enactus. Okay, tell me more.
So different universities have Enactus teams.
Okay.
I'm sure there are a couple of universities also in the world that do not have university teams. But then what you then have to go and do is maybe go to your student development office, if you have one to school. We have one at our university, and then engage them, and they will get you in touch with the right people, and you could join Enactus.
Wow. That's super exciting. So if you haven't heard about Enactus, we're inviting you now to go to your university. It doesn't matter which university it is, but just be a part of Enactus, because Enactus' main ethos is to say that as university students, how can we help different communities to become better, to become self-sustaining, to help identify different challenges that these people are going through, the different communities that we are in, and then coming up with solutions that we take a part and play a strong role in. Firstly, in seeing how we can come up with a solution, but also helping you start it out, and then making sure it remains sustainable in terms of the marketing, the business, all of that. That's what Enactus is all about. So once again, if you're a university student, we ask you to be a part of this amazing initiative. There are lots of things going around throughout the year with the different universities. Don't be left out. It's also a great time for you guys to hook up, to meet. You get to meet like-minded people, even though they're doing different kinds of degrees. At the end of the day, our whole thing about being alive is to, number one, as I always say, is to glorify God, and the second thing is to edify others. And so we edify others by creating products that make life much, much, much easier, or make people become more progressive in life. And this is what it's all about. So Enactus is the place to be. Go and register today. Be a part of Enactus, whichever university you are in, and so that you can make a difference. So Paul, I think we've had an amazing time right here in studio. If you've got anything else you would like to share.
It is important that people know that as Enactus, we see opportunities differently.
Okay.
So a twig lying on the floor is an idea to us. That's all I have to say.
So it doesn't matter. What you're basically trying to say is that we don't care what kind of idea you have. As long as it's an idea, we'll receive it and we'll use it to the best of our capacity. There's no idea that is too small.
Sure. But no one can steal it away from you, because your mind is your powerhouse.
Yes, man. And that's why this guy is going to be studying psychology in his second degree. All right, so let's go, Sherilyn.
Yes, I'd like to say the best gift you can give a person is to empower that person. Give them a skill that they can use for themselves.
And that's what you guys are doing with Enactus.
That's exactly what Enactus Midland State University were doing.
See, but I must make a comment right there. I'm excited because as you're empowering others, you are yourselves also being empowered.
Exactly.
I want to be very honest. Can I make a confession right now?
Yes.
If I was in university right now, there's no way I was going to leave these tailors with these ideas by themselves. I'll come back home and start it for myself. I'm just me. That's just the way I think. I mean, don't copy me, but this is a brilliant idea, guys. Well done. And to Arnold, you've been super amazing, and we hope that you can be back on the program. I already know that Paul, for some special reason, wants to join me in a couple of days' time. So any last words from you, Arnold?
I'd like to say start something.
All right, so he just started to end this conversation in a really quick, fast fashion. Start something, whatever it is, just start. That's amazing. So that's good. But I've been asked. Let me just share something really quick. I've been asked by lots of people to say, Coach Taff, how do you start? and I'm working on a program that I'm going to be sharing with the different universities and different people who would like to be part of this program. Is to say starting is not as difficult as many people think it is. And one of the key things that I believe in is that when you're going to start something, you start from the excellence that you have already and allow other people then to develop your excellence. We're seeing people look down upon themselves, and that's why they don't go as far as they're supposed to be going, because they don't have what I call self-belief. And so what is important is to start with the excellence you have. One of my very first business that I started off with the radios in my house. Just that. Start with what you have, what is in your hands, and then from there we can then be able to go to the next level. All right, so Linda, last but not least, what would you like to say? What are your final words on this wonderful program?
I would like to say that everyone is an entrepreneur. And to elaborate more on what Arnold said, start something and please don't be afraid to fail. The moment you're afraid of failure, you will never do anything.
Why are you promoting my next book? So my next book is called Freedom to Fail. Okay, it's an amazing book which basically tells people that they mustn't be afraid to fail, because failure ain't failure. It's just feedback. All right, I believe that so much with my whole heart, and I think we're in a season where indeed we need people to be coming up, stepping up to the plate and becoming the best that God has created them to be. It's a time to realize that unless you choose to succeed, failure mustn't be the reason why you should not be able to pursue the things that you need to pursue. It's just another reason for you to see how else when you've not succeeded the first time, you've got every reason to understand that there's another opportunity for you to succeed. Don't stop. Don't give up is what I'm trying to tell people in my book. So Linda, thank you for promoting my book.
You're welcome.
All right, so everybody, thank you so much. This is Coach Taff. This has been super amazing. What we'd like you to do, the exhortation is multifold. Number one, we'd like you to buy the Tsapo bag. Okay, it comes as a cooker as well as a cooler. We also would like you to promote or at least get involved with what's happening with the guys who are on probation. Is that the word? Probationary sentence. These guys have been naughty, but it's okay. What we're doing is we're helping them become rehabilitated and giving them something to do when they come out of their places of incarceration. So what we would like to do is we would like you to support these initiatives. If you would like to be a part of Enactus, once again, join Enactus whichever university you are in. If you'd like to buy these bags, once again, the number is 0775 124 187. Please buy. It's only $10. Let's support what's going on. And more than anything, you're not supporting the university students, you're supporting the communities that they are representing and the communities that they stay in. So this is Coach Taff. We sign out. As usual, we sign out with a blessing. We would like to pray that the Almighty God, in all his righteousness, may protect you, may he guide you on this awesome day. May this day be the first day of your future. God bless and see you soon.
Something about the way she moved, I can't figure it out. It's something about her. Said, ooh, it's something about kind of woman that wants you but don't need you. Hey, I can't figure it out. It's something about her. Cause she walk like a boss, talk like a boss, manicure and nails, or set the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly. She move like a boss, do what a boss do. She got me thinking about getting involved. That's the kind of girl I need. She got her own thing. That's why I love her. This
radio station in the world. It's right here, right now.
She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent. Shine, Miss Independent.
You are listening to Exit Radio live.
Ooh, there's something about kind of woman that can do for herself. I look at her and it makes me proud. There's something about her. Something oh so sexy about kind of woman that don't even need need my help. She said she got it, no doubt. There's something about her. Cause she work like a boss, play like a boss. Car and a crib, she bout to pay them both off.
Exit Radio, playing more of the music you wanna hear.
She made for a boss, only a boss. Anything less, she telling them to get lost. That's the girl that's on my mind. She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent.
Exit Radio, invested in your
She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent. Ooh, the way we shine. Miss Independent. Of everything you say, don't worry, I got it. And everything she got, best believe she bought it. She gon' steal my heart, ain't no doubt about it. Girl, you're everything I need.
Exit Radio,
Said you're everything I need.
Exit your excuses.
She got her own thing, that's why I love her. It's independent, spend a little time. She got, that's why I love her. It's independent, shine. It's independent, that's why I love her.
You are listening to
Exit Radio,
live
with Coach Taff.